Mute it for
Lies.
myself.
Yep, still lies. Still lies.
It's there. It's there.
Nope, not
It
there.
is literally there.
Hey, there it is.
Yay.
That delay, though. Alrighty. And everybody here?
I think so.
Right?
Yeah.
Paper? Okay, perfect. So last week, you all came here to a wonderful passage that was leading up towards this mountain that the uh, time avatar, as you were calling it, had taken up residence. You were met by a massive army of just beings out of time, as well as large entities of a similar nature to what you had fought previously. And going through, you were able to successfully work through two of the major entities, and through some intimidating conversation and wonderful wordplay, invoked one of the timekeepers to come down and say hello. They met you on the battlefield, having stopped time for all but a handful of you, and start talking about how they wish to have a conversation.
And then it's my turn in initiative, right?
It is. I would like to highlight two things. One, you will notice in the top corner there is one of the keepers there with an X. You can ignore that one, it's not there. However, one
Sure
thing
it
that you
isn't.
do notice is that this entity, similar to the others where they were somewhat alternating and waving between different moments in time, this one seems to be able to take actions on multiple moments. So, functionally, it is going to have two places in the initiative.
Oh, so it's here.
What?
So currently, Nihilus, Kalki, Eldon, and I think that's it. Oh, and Aris. You are the only individuals that are currently capable of moving. What would you like to do?
Holy fuck. Okay, the situation around us, it's Rain's dead on the ground, or has fallen unconscious, or
Rain is unconscious. Don't say dead.
Dead one.
Okay. When it said it just wants to talk. Does it seem like it's just saying that? Does it seem like
Make
it's
an
going to
insight
attack?
check.
Okay.
It's hard to tell. They seem to be. They are looking to gain something, but you don't know what it is. But you can't tell if they're actively trying to hurt you or not.
I'm gonna like flare up just a firebolt in my hand and get it ready. Yeah. No. Yes. No. I'm gonna flare up a second level chromatic orb. And the trigger's gonna be if hostile actions get taken, I will use it.
Okay.
So I'll just roll the damage now, I guess,
hit it.
and you can just ignore it. But
Okay.
So I'm going to call out to it, I guess, and say, well, you have 4 of us here. What is it that you want to say?
At this point, the entity bends down, and a moment later bends down a second time, and then a third, and then a fourth, almost as if a cacophony of individuals are performing the same action at the same time, until finally they are all back in sync. There's no need for such bloodshed and pointless squabbling. You could simply join me, and I'll help fix this world and make it what it should have always been. A paradise for all of us.
Okay, still on this train. I see.
All done. What would you like to do? You also did make the wisdom save, so you are capable of moving.
Yeah.
Given that I imagine that I can see arrows pause, for a second I'll do the same, just ready an attack.
Okay. Your attack is ready. Nihilus, what would you like to do?
But your way didn't work before. Why would you try and do it again? And I ready a sacred flame.
The only reason it didn't work is that AO tried to get in the way, but now that he's preoccupied with, well, other matters, we can do it appropriately this time. Especially considering how fragile. And you see him reach down and pick up Carl. All of you mortals are. So
Is he-
Carl is currently grappled.
I'm also
You're-
going to bonus. I'm going to bonus action healing word rain.
Okay. You see the spell start to head her direction. And right as it reaches the outside of her body, it's suspended in air.
Does it just look frozen like it will go through?
It seems like it's just on its way and hasn't made its destination yet.
Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and cast it.
Okay. So, Rain, keep that number in mind.
Okay.
At this point, Kalki's looking about, seeing everyone that's frozen, runs over to Nitsa and tries to shake her. But as she touches her, she's still in the aura. She seems unable to bring her out of it.
Don't be grabbing people. It'll be like in the church again.
She lets go immediately and kind of looks about worried, just now noticing Carl picked up. And she's going to ready her own action.
She's not attacking, she's just riding.
Make a religion check.
Religion.
Okay. You see that she is preparing a spell for would you know the name? You don't know what the name is, but she is preparing some sort of spell that seems to be um there to assist with wisdom and possibly death.
Okay.
Jean, you would recognize this spell, but you are currently frozen.
Would I?
Go ahead and give me a. Yeah, actually, no. You would recognize this spell. This is a beacon of hope.
Oh, yeah, I have that spell.
Yeah. All right. You see him start twisting and moving about Carl, almost like a child playing with a doll. And then he just drops him. And before he hits the ground, he stops just above it. There's no need for all this. And your mother misses you. It's been quite some time since she's seen you. I'm sure a lovely reunion would be preferable to all of this. Would it not?
Well, we were making our way up to have a conversation.
And
Why
you're
we're
welcome
here.
to join us.
Under our terms, though.
Makes this slightly more difficult.
Yeah, I figured it would.
And you still haven't figured out what you are. And you see him
Is he talking to
open
me?
his hand once again, staring straight at you, Aris. I need you to make an initiative roll.
Okay. This might fuck my initiative. What is my initiative right now?
Don't click on your character,
Okay.
just roll initiative and it won't affect your character.
You rolled the same thing.
If it's initiative, I get the D8 as well.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
28.
All right, 28. Let's see if you're fast enough. Whew, you did not do great on that. It'll work. You will have one action to respond to this. As you notice Carl being pulled back up, almost as if time hadn't stopped, and as he puts him in his hand, you notice him starting to squeeze.
So my held action is a bonus or a reaction, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
So you would be able to use that, but you do have a secondary action
Okay.
that you can use in this moment.
I'm going to, well, I'll use the reaction for that, so the damage will go out if it hits. And this is separate from my actual turn?
Correct.
Okay.
I'll explain why in a moment. But what would you do if you noticed this situation? You have one action.
I wanna stasis, but I know it's not gonna do shit on him. It didn't last time, right?
You don't know?
I don't really think I can do anything else.
Are you gonna try?
Sure, we'll try.
Okay, go ahead. And he needs to make what save?
DC 17 con.
So you notice him starting to squeeze Carl, and as the blood starts to come out of his nose, seeing his body being racked by the sheer force, you unleash your chromatic orb. The arrow comes flying out. Eldon, go ahead and make your attack. And Kalki's and Nihilus' spells also make their way out.
Sorry, I was grabbing a sweater. I'll roll now.
You're good. Aris, your spell hits. Eldon, yours does not.
It's a deck save.
Deck save, okay. I think a 32 will make it.
Yeah.
What?
And Kalki's spell goes out, and she is now maintaining it.
Okay.
Aris, as you do this, you feel the time around you starting to shift, and you gain a little modicum of control of it, allowing you to react faster than you normally would. And as you see only your spell hitting this entity, you use that brief moment to cast a stasis spell. At which point, the entity stops. And it seems to be held in stasis. And almost as if a pin needle drops, everyone else suddenly is capable of moving once again.
Hell yeah.
You gain 10 hit points from the spell coming your way.
Nice.
Carl is limp in his hands. But he is breathing.
Am I still unconscious?
You are back up.
Okay.
All right. So for the stasis spell, how long does it last?
A turn or until he is hit,
Okay.
I believe. I'll
So,
double check on that. 'cause
You all
it's been a
have
bit.
1 round to choose what you're going to do to prepare for him to get out of this stasis.
I've honestly
what
got
would you
that
like to
much.
do?
What's that?
What would you like to do?
How big is he?
Currently, he is about 20 feet across and 35 feet tall.
So Fluffy can't grapple.
Be a little difficult.
Yeah. Okay.
This is struggle.
I don't really have anything. Give me a second. God, I don't know if I want to drop fucking Intellect Fortress for this.
I wouldn't.
One thing that, so you all are aware, with what Kalki put out. Sorry, going through about 4 different tabs.
Yeah.
Speaking of hope, OP.
Mm-hmm. So she has how many individuals? Any number of creatures. So everyone
just
that she
30 feet.
can in a 30-foot radius of her. You have advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws. And
As
all
long as
healing
she-
done to you will now be at maximum. of
And
the
if I
time.
remember correctly, since it's a concentration, you can jump in there
Mhm.
even after she casts it. So
As long as she maintains concentration.
Yep.
Okay. I'll call out thanks sis, and then I'll hit my staff on the ground and get what is it? I'll summon an insight plague. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I should roll it or. I don't want to deal damage, but I have to cast it.
Okay.
So
So you're putting it off to the side?
yeah, I'm putting it off to the side,
Okay.
in the back, I guess. 'Cause it's a spear,
Alright.
20-foot spear.
can you move it?
Yeah, they're insects. Well, hang on, sorry. No, I can't. So I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it. That seems dumb that you can't move it.
All right. We'll come back to you while you figure out what you're doing. Eldon,
Well-
are you just holding an attack, or
So I would real quick. I would do the giant insect instead because I can move that.
okay?
Get that out. I need to fix my charges on this thing.
Okay.
Why are you like intentionally missing? What's happening?
He's in
I'm
stasis
just
right
casting
now.
it.
He is
We're
currently in
prepping
stasis,
a
and
turn.
Any attack
Okay.
against him will bring him out of it immediately.
So are we still like in initiative order, or is it kind of like
You are
free
still
flowing?
in initiative order.
I would call
Oh.
out. Don't attack
So-
him. Just prep as well in case people
That-
don't aware.
You know, it makes it shitty for me because I lose literally a whole attack if I ready an attack, right?
Well, just don't ready then. Just take your turn anyway.
It's gonna be more like a pre-made set. So this will be just your attack going through this.
So everyone's gonna go at the end of the turn.
Yes.
Okay, everyone's gonna go with an attack at the end of the turn or whatever the fuck we're gonna do at the same time, kind of thing.
Yeah. So basically, surprise round action.
Okay.
So would that mean I get to make 2 attacks then?
Normally
held
you
my
would
turn,
only get
rather-
one in that.
Yeah, but if I hold my turn, or if I delay the initiative instead of ready.
This is less of a delay of initiative and more holding your actions to be concurrent with that.
I mean, once the time avatar goes on his 25th, it's going to be your turn again. So you can, so you can hold your action attack. Once his turn's over, then it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just ready. I have it in that case.
Okay.
Make it less annoying and complicated.
Nihilus, just let me know when you're ready and tell me what you're going to do with yours. Jean and Rain, what would you guys like to do for your action?
Well, I'm
Stamina
gonna,
also.
I'm gonna get back up from
Actually,
know,
okay.
spitting out dirt and shit.
Or is my giant insect right now? Just for. I don't have a
That'll
giant
work.
insect, so.
I'm gonna call out. It's like, if you want to be blessed, Rain, Eldon, get closer.
Hearing that, I'm gonna.
Wait. Are you,
You are
Would you
welcome to
actually
move
cast
if you wish to.
Bless?
I'm about to cast Bless.
What's the range of blast?
30 feet. You have to be within 30 feet of me. So you have to be at least on this line.
I can get there. Wait, so where was 30 feet of you? There. How many people can you bless at a time? It depends on the
At
level, right?
third level, which I'm about to cast, I can do it on 5 people, which is all of us.
Nice.
Yeah, okay. I'll move then to. Can I get there?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with your ranger capabilities, I'm not even going to have you take any damage as you
I do a
nimbly jump
backflip
down
to make it
and
like
make your
super
way
cool.
over.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take a. Oh wait, I gotta slash it off. I'll take. How many holy? Ooh, I only have 4 left. Okay, I'll take one of my bottles of holy water, sprinkle it on my hand a little bit, flick it at all you guys. Somehow it magically flicked over to Eldon a little bit for some reason,
The fuck you doing
And,
with this water? What is this shit?
and I'll cast Bless at 3rd level, so everybody gets a D4. And then a
Nice.
bonus
Oh, there's blast.
and bonus action, I'll rewrap Aris with my platinum wings.
So, you know, I think this is the first time that we've actually used blast in about 8 months.
It's been a
Wow.
while.
It's been some time. No, I used Bless whenever we went into Astrid's place. I used Bless quite a lot during those few.
Okay, the 2 people who can cast Bless get hit all the time.
It's been a
Dodge forehead.
it's been a couple months since we've cast Bless, but here you go. We're resetting the timer,
I'm just thankful for it. That's all.
so everybody has Bless now.
Okay.
Yay.
Kalki is going to cast Shield of Faith on. Wait, that's concentration shield. She doesn't. She is going to cast Sanctuary on herself. So any range attack against her, so she is warded against harmful spells. Okay. And she seems to be eyeing Carl and ready to take care of him once he is no longer in immediate danger. Nitsa readies a spell herself.
So is all the other NPCs and random soldiers readying attacks as well?
Essentially, yes.
Okay.
The axe is going to shift over to here, and using his bonus action, he can get over there. And Grillmere is going to use his... Actually, Rain. You notice Grillmere brings out a small tube, shoots a dart at Carl. Let's see how well he hits it.
Poisoned. He's poisoned now. Is Grimir all along?
All right, that's good enough to hit him, especially since he's not moving. Carl disappears.
Oh. Nice.
And reappears right behind Grillmere.
Nice. This is...
Is Carl like unconscious or?
Yes, he's not. He's not making death saves, but he is currently at 0 hit points.
Oh, he's stable.
Yes.
The wasp damage and the field attack. They both get 1, right?
Correct. So
Alright, whenever.
go ahead and roll all of your damages. Let's see how
Well-
it goes.
I would have done something.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna magic missile at 2nd level, and I was gonna turn it to lightning.
Okay.
While this is going on, would I have had time to like do like a quick perception check, or since I use my action and bonus action, not really?
You probably wouldn't have enough time with this one.
Okay.
Well, fuck you, magic missile.
Where's this? Oh
can also
fuck!
do it,
Sorry,
right?
Tails. I need Fluffy.
Wait, that
You
that
need
only
what?
rolled 1d4, or is it?
What?
I'm just talking to Nihilus. Isn't it 4d4 plus 1 for magic missile?
Well, I just cast it.
Oh,
Yeah, so you have to cast it again and again
was
and
the
again
wrong
and
thing.
remove the spell part.
okay.
Will I attack with this guy? Oh.
Although you can also just click on the spell, there should be one right next to the 1d4 plus 1 that'll let you just do the damage portion.
How do I attack with this fucking thing?
Oh, I get 3, so that's one of them.
Yeah.
Where's Fluffy's attack?
And it's lightning damage.
It's in the Summon Fiend stat box.
I'm looking for
Hey, those are pretty good rolls, Nihilus.
Hmm.
A 1d4, you rolled 4 on 2 of them, max.
damage.
Alright, so Nihilus, you have
Oh, it's my spell attack
14
modifier.
points.
Oh, I get one more.
Okay.
Because I did it at 2nd level, sorry.
Alright, so 19 points of lightning damage.
That 20 is for Fluffy's
I seriously rolled 3 4s. That's crazy.
Aris, the sting does not hit.
Okay.
Eldon, go ahead and make your attack. Fluffy just barely hits.
Feel arrow.
Okay. That definitely hits.
I need to confirm something really quick. What
So that'll
did
be
my
23 points since it doesn't have the hunter's mark on it yet.
DC?
And Rain, if you're doing your attack.
Do I roll it twice?
For yours, for this, it would just be one because this is just the one held attack.
And then you get the D4 with it.
That one, right?
Mm-hmm. And that one does not hit.
Yeah.
Ow, he's in stasis.
I know.
It's probably more like,
Still got natural armor.
yeah, it's probably more like you couldn't penetrate his cloak or whatever that black shit is.
I'm still slightly disoriented from that ever happened.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, and you notice Nitsa taking out a large shadowed blade.
Good.
He's gonna move out of my aura.
Yes, she is. And she's gonna charge right in.
Oh my god.
And she hits, so she does 12 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
And then amongst all the other people, they all do a total of
5.
Oh, that's kind of sad
For us or you?
Us.
for them. With 10 separate attacks, they do a total of 48 damage.
Oh my god.
Aw.
Eh, it's better than 0 damage.
There was 3 ones in there.
Yeah.
And that brings us to the top of the round. So, as the entity kind of shakes themselves off, looking in their hand and noticing that Carl is gone. Aris, what would you like to do?
You know what I'm gonna do? That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking
So-
miss.
I don't
You
think a
s-
D4 will help that.
You see this entity kind of billow out a little bit, looking straight at this group of individuals that just attacked it, and a little pew hits the wall behind it.
Wasp. How? Sorry, I should know how this shit works. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how Giant Insect works. If it's my bonus action or what it is.
Isn't it a summon? Don't you roll initiative for it?
It would be a separate attack that'll happen concurrent with yours. So go ahead and just roll.
Oh, roll the damage for it. Okay. So this is for the wasp. Sting. Fucking dog shit. That doesn't hit, obviously. Now Fluffy is going to attack equal spells level, so 3, rounded down, half a spells
Okay.
level, 6. Yeah, so there's first attack, second attack. Oh, did it roll the second? Third?
It did.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
none of them are hitting.
Okay, perfect. I'll just go fucking shove it up my ass or something. I don't fucking know.
You're just too shook whenever he talked to you, that's all.
Hmm.
Yo, can you do some damage to it? What's he doing?
I did literally nothing. Hell yeah.
It's about par for the course, isn't
Fuck.
It's been so long since I've seen one so young trying to use spells against me.
Yeah.
Let me show you how magic should work. And he's going to cast Destructive Wave.
Counter spell.
What level?
It's going to be 4th.
Make a roll.
Where's fucking counter spell?
Just roll a d20.
Yeah, there's a counter spell and then.
Oh,
spell
it's
attack.
actually your spell attack, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
that'll stop it. So as the spell starts permeating out, you see mixes of lightning and divine and necrotic damage starting to whirl about him, and the spell dissipates. Clever. Let's try it again. And he starts casting it a second time.
I got nothing.
I can't.
I need everyone to roll a Constitution saving throw.
And we get
My
something for
D4.
this? Okay, thank you.
Well, everybody in my aura gets a flat. So Aris
Eldon,
and Rain, gets a flat
That's the range,
4.
30. So
Hello, me
everyone
too.
but Rain and nope, you're 30.
Aris and Rain gets a flat 4 plus a D4,
I'm talking to Jean, not you.
and Nihilus gets a flat 5 plus a D4.
25, 26.
Those
So-
blast attacks, by the way, should have been on Fluffy's thing.
Okay.
So, I think some of those hit now.
The first one hits. The second one hits. And that's it.
Bond save, you said?
Con save.
Okay.
You get a flat 4 and plus a D4. Don't know how much that'll help.
Slash. So, slash D4. Slash RD4. It's fucking.
Nihilus, you
15.
just save.
Damn.
20 is the save? Alright, well.
26.
You have a 1 on your D4.
But I'm in Jean's aura. And he added extra stuff.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So never mind. You
Warning.
actually save very easily.
Warding Bond gives an extra 1 to saving throws.
Okay, I only saw the D1 or the D4 in your con save.
Because the other one was a flat number, so I didn't.
Yeah, she has a flat 5 plus D4.
And yours already includes it, so.
I failed, but that's the
Alright,
damage.
so yeah, Nihilus, you are the only one that saves. Let's see how the others do. Nope.
Oh my god.
And nope.
Oh, Jesus.
So everyone takes 15 points of lightning damage,
I can evasive this, right?
as well as 21 points of divine necrotic damage. So that'll be radiant and necrotic. If you are resistant to either, it would work against this.
20, 30, 36 total?
So,
Okay.
36 points
well-
of damage.
You don't take the 36, Ara, since I have you wrapped.
You take
Yeah.
half if you succeed.
And then Nihilus will take a 4th, since she's resisted from Warding Bond.
So I don't
so
take any?
18, so 9.
Yes,
Yep.
you take nothing because I did my platinum defense on you.
Do I still need to make my con saves for my concentration on the bee? With the wasp?
Yes.
If he took no damage, does he have to though?
Oh no! If you took no damage, you don't have to.
Okay.
And so how much did Aris take?
Ours took the full
36.
36.
36. So 36. I'm going to use one of my charges in my book to make myself resistant to it.
Nice.
And then I take an additional 36 for myself since I failed. Correct? I failed, so I
Correct.
take 36.
So you would take a 36 as well.
And what is my concentration check that I have to make for this?
So in that round, you took almost. If it's not a nat 20, you are not making it.
Okay.
And 9
Oh.
from my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, 8.
Because you were over 60, so even at half, that's a 30. So if it's not a nat
Well-
20,
Well, wouldn't it be separate con saves? Because I took one from Nihilus, which was 9, which I should have done should have had to do a con save of 10, and then I had to do another con save for Aris, and then another con save for me, correct?
I generally played where it's from the same attack, but I'm also okay with us doing it where it's for each damage taken.
Well,
It
how-
just takes long.
Well, how do you want to play it?
Give me 3 con saves, and let's see if they are good
I
enough
think
to
it's
warrant this.
more advantageous for yourself if you do it in 3 separate instances of damage.
and then I get d4s with those.
Okay.
So 18,
I need
28.
one more.
Didn't you say 3?
I only see 2.
There's
I
3 there.
there's 3
He's
there.
the set the
Oh, the top
18.
one. Got it.
yeah.
So 18, 20,
8, and then 20.
that one. I'll allow it. You can keep your bless.
Okay, I'm so for further on, is it
We'll do each damage taken.
Okay.
Yours is just a weird situation where you have a lot of sources coming in at you at one time. So
okay?
be ready for a lot of con saves.
I know. That's
No.
my con save. My con save is pretty good. So
So as this wave of energy goes out, you notice that Nithsa's blade disappears as she crumbles to the ground. You also notice that Kalki is barely hanging on.
you see me stumble and like cough up blood.
They are not doing good.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Does Fluffy have enough health to take that?
Oh, I forgot to do Fluffy shit. Hang on. How much damage? 36?
36.
You're assuming Fluffy would fail such a check? Give me a second. Hold on. What, you need con from Fluffy?
Yes.
Boom, boom.
As
36,
expected.
you said?
36.
Yeah, he's got 24 more hit points.
All right, so he's good to go.
Yeah.
What about your
that'll-
beetle?
I mean,
Is it your wasp?
it's concentration, so it is a bug though, so
Yeah, it's your concentration's what holds it in place. So you're good. Eldon, you just see people collapsing on the floor as this wave of energy comes out.
Oh, we no longer get Beacon of Hope now.
Beacon of Hope's still up.
Oh, sorry. I thought Nitsa placed it.
No, that was
Located.
yeah, that was her. Although she does need to make.
She gets a +4 since she's in my aura.
Just makes it. 'Cause
God.
that'll be 19.
Hell yeah, sis. Let's go.
You're welcome.
All right. So Eldon, what would you like to do?
Lap, lap.
Do you still want right beside us?
I think this guy is like what?
This one?
AC?
Hmm.
Yeah,
He has a
22.
you know his AC to be 20 at this point.
That's pretty high.
These dudes still have bless on you.
Yeah, it's still pretty high though.
Didn't we get supreme healing potions from your mother? I thought it was 2 supremes and 3 graders. Was that right?
Hold on.
Or was it 3
There's
graders
3
and a
healings
normal?
and 2 graders, I believe.
Okay, so it's just normal potions.
Oh, speaking of which, that reminds me. Thank you. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
All right, so Elda, what are you gonna do?
Blap, blap.
Bonus
go,
action
Fit.
first of all for Hunter's Mark, of course.
Okay, so Hunter's Mark is now applied with
And then
the
it
itty bitty
takes
mark. And that definitely hits. They are still in combat with the axe, so you still get the sneak attack on the first one. that'll be
accidentally.
27, 28, 39, and 44.
20 seconds. Tag will have one of those.
All
First
right,
tag
so
will be still
49.
Lucky, you said Beacon of Hope still up, right?
It is.
Okay.
How are we measuring its AoEs? From the hitbox?
From
From
the
the
edge of the hitbox, yep. So you are 40 feet away from him.
Quite close for comfort.
Did Rain have to make a save?
Yep, but I
Did evasion.
It might be
Yeah.
literally 40 feet.
Can I get up on these rocks?
Rain, you did not take damage from that. You were just out of range.
yes. Let's go.
Yeah,
So if
don't
you
you only
took
have
out the
10
19
HP?
hit for
25.
18? Give it back.
Okay, thank you.
Don't you have like 10 HP, Rain?
No, I still have a bunch. Like,
Oh, I thought you went unconscious though.
yeah, I immediately got smacked, but it was not because I was low health. Something else completely.
All right, Nihilus, what would you like to do?
I don't fucking know. How many people are down?
4 that you can see.
I think it's worth it. Whatever you're thinking.
It burns.
That
It
or
burns.
Kalki
my-
is right after you, and you can coordinate if you wish to.
It burns my last 5th level to bring him back up. Can I? Oh, but you won't be able to answer me.
who?
Depending on how long form the answer is, if it's just a yes or no, she can respond to that with a head nod.
Kalki, can you heal them all?
She's nodding her head yes.
Okay, then I'm going to attack.
Okay.
I am going to do a 4th level guiding bolt. We still blast, right?
Yep.
You do.
It's a hit.
All right. That hits. So that
Not
is
much
16
damage for
points of
4th
radiant
level.
damage. But hey, next attack on it has advantage.
Nice.
Did we agree if you drink a potion, it's a bonus or an action?
If it's
Go ahead.
if it's for yourself, it's a bonus.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. At which point, Kalki is going to move over to this side. Knowing how important Paladin auras are, since she's kind of used to it, she stays in it. And she's going to Mass Healing Word. And you know what? She's going to do it at 5th level.
That's a lot of HP since it's all maxed.
Up to 6 creatures. So that is going to be 24 plus 4, so that is 28 points of healing.
Yeah, that's
on
more than I could have done.
these two, those two. Aris, how are you looking?
I'm fine.
Okay. Nihilus, how are you looking?
I am 2/3.
Okay. Jean, you've taken a shit ton of damage, so she'll put it on you. And Carl. So Carl is back to fighting capability.
You don't want to know how much HP I had.
I can find out.
Mhm.
You should have said something, man.
I RP'd it.
He had 3 hit points. He had 3 fucking hit points.
That's
Oh my god.
I RP'd it. Come on, guys. You know, fall to the ground, blood coughing out. You know, I thought that was adequate.
I just thought you were being dramatic.
I like it. I like it.
Trying to
Alright.
RP the moments.
hey, it
And
works.
that was her.
It didn't
action.
work.
So she's going to use her bonus action. Oh, sorry. She used Mass Cure Wounds, not Healing Word. Because this time, she's going to use Mass Healing Word. And those same 6 individuals, you gain 12 hit points. So, Jean, you gain another 12. Oh, that was almost a pure max as is. Whew. Alright, and everyone's looking a lot healthier. And that brings us to Jean.
Oh, good. Feeling a little hurt. I'm gonna use 30 points of my lay on hands to keep on healing me up.
Okay?
And then that takes my action, and then I'll have to just bonus action wrap up ours back up again.
Okay.
You can't get through my friends, you have to get through me first.
And that brings us to the Timekeeper's second initiative.
It's horrible.
Perhaps you all just haven't understood where you are.
Sounds like a
I
wisdom save.
control this realm.
Do you
And
though?
they are going to use... Yeah, they're going to use Dark Star.
I can't do anything about that. I can't.
I have no idea what that is.
Bad.
He points his finger up towards the top of the tower, or of the wall, and you see a massive black orb of magical darkness come out of nowhere and start crushing the stone around it. Everything from the center all the way to the 2 sides.
50 foot.
40 and 40. Yep. And everybody that's there as well.
They're just
They
dead.
take
What's the range of it?
Oh shit.
Oh, that's low. No, that's average. That's
That's pretty average.
still 80 damage max.
8d10. Jesus Christ.
Alright, gotta make sure I'm doing all this right. So as this spell goes out, all of these individuals that are in there are trying to struggle and get away. Let's see how they do on their rolls.
What is the radius?
40 feet.
From...
Center.
I'm getting ready to put it out there.
Oh, okay.
Like right here, heals. Or like right here. Like that.
Jesus!
Everyone in that circle.
Even this guy here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Couple really good rolls. Couple really not. You start seeing some of the soldiers start disintegrating and being pulled into this hole.
Some?
Yeah.
That's
Only
all of
3
them.
them saved on the normal soldiers. And then for everybody else, 2 saves, 3 knots, but they have enough HP to survive that. Okay. And that will be his first attack. And then he's going to look down at the axe, who's right next to him. Ah, a more martial individual. I do enjoy a bout of combat from time to time. And you see a spear appear in his hand.
Can anyone measure from the axe to me? Because for some reason I'm trying to measure, but it's using my scroll as well.
25 feet.
Thank you. I don't know why my ruler's next to my is for some reason using my scroll wheel as well.
Okay. He does not hit.
Hell yeah, Axe.
So, Rain, what would you like to do?
Do my triple.
Attack away.
So just
You have advantage
You do have advantage.
and bless.
Oh, because they guardian blade.
Nihilus and Aris, give me a perception check. And Aris, give me an Arcana check at advantage.
Perception or Arcana.
I'm an expertise in Arcana.
Not this particular kind.
Perception is probably dog shit. Arcana probably also dog shit.
27, so not bad.
14 on perception, 27.
Nihilus, you've seen Rain attack a few times in the past, and it's been relatively similar every time. You notice that some of these bolts are changing as they're going through the air. And Aris, you recognize this magic type.
Oh, really now?
Why wouldn't I recognize it?
A magic question mark?
Rain, you deal 36 points of time magic.
Woohoo!
nice.
You also deal... sorry. Your second one didn't hit, so you didn't get the bonus thing.
My second one?
Did
The
you
first
roll
one
a
hits, the
D4?
second one did not.
But advantage still, right?
Yeah, it's still at advantage. Oh, no, you only get
It's
the
just the
first
first attack.
Yeah, so it's just the first one.
So even if she rolled a
Aw.
d4, that probably wouldn't hit.
No, that one would not hit with the D4.
Okay.
So you'll have to find out what your shiny new thing is later.
No.
All right, so that's 36 points.
Nice.
Oh god, reloading the page fixed it.
Okay.
Something that you noticed, Aris, when the Timekeeper was hit with time magic, it seemed to be more effective than all the other spell types they've been hitting.
Okay. I'll kind of call back to Eldon. The arrow might be a good idea here. And then I don't have like time damage or anything like that, so I don't think I do at least. I didn't really bring any of that shit. So I'm going to bonus action tag Shadow in. Alright, Shadow, welcome back. Let's go.
Oh, he's big.
Well, he's been conscious this entire time, right?
Yeah, but he hasn't been up front.
Oh yeah, that's fair. He's been in the back. Gotcha.
He's also been busy with Amelia.
Yeah. So 2 attacks, right?
2 attacks, yep.
There's the he gets sneak attack, right? If he hits.
If he hits, yes.
Would bless still apply?
Yeah. It's on
Plus
me,
would
right?
still apply, yep.
So Mia, what are you doing, girl? Huh? What's going on? So D4, right? Slash
Mhm.
or
Let's see if the first one
D-
hits.
D4.
And that hits.
So
So let's
and then
roll some
sneak
con
attack
saves.
damage. Does it already roll sneak attack? No. Sneak attack. 2.
He
14.
saves on the first con, but he does not save on the second con. So he
better.
takes 34 points of poison damage.
Fine.
And then go ahead and roll your 4d6. You only get sneak attack on the first one that hits.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Phew.
That'll do.
Uh,
Alright, so that is 17 points of sneak attack. That is 14 and 34.
the poison damage is halved on fail for success, so he still
Oh, it's
takes
halved on success. Okay.
12 from that. Yeah.
You don't want me. What you doing?
Or 77 points of damage.
Hell yeah, Shadow. Let's go, boys.
Finally, somebody's doing fucking
Finally.
damage because my whole 18 radiant on a 4th level spell.
And
Hey,
so
you got rain to get her sneak attack shit off.
I
That hit hard.
sorry, I forgot. I'm not done yet. So the bird or the wasp is gone. Now Fluffy's gonna go for 3 attacks.
Oh,
He's
Fluffy.
becoming a druid.
I know.
2, 3.
That's a crit.
That is a crit.
Dang.
So two hit. One's a crit.
2 hit, 1 does not, and the middle one is a crit.
Okay. So first damage, second damage.
That worked in your favor.
Yeah, kind of.
Alright, so that'll be 18 and 25 points of damage.
And then I will shift down here.
RS, you are seeing fluctuations in the individual.
Okay.
Right, that brings us to his next turn. They have not had a chance to move out of the circle, so they all just have to make their con saves again.
Oh my god.
2 of them save. It doesn't matter what they get, they're not saving. Let's see how bad it is.
Ooh.
32 points.
Oh, friend is in the circle also.
Yes, he is.
Why are you taking them off?
Because they are disintegrating.
Oh my god.
Those
Aw.
2 are not retrievable.
Whoa.
Wait, which
As
two?
their bodies are taken in and destroyed.
Ooh, what?
What? Friend is still alive?
He is. He's got a lot of HP. Well, never was very good with a spear, but that's okay. I have other toys. And he's going to point a finger down at the axe. And he's going to use Time Ravage.
Oh no, not the anybody but him.
I can't do anything about this. I'm in shadows for him. I can't do anything about it.
Okay. Let's see how he does.
This is that thing.
Not save. So you notice that as he points his finger down, the axe visibly starts to age. As he takes 67 points, which takes all the health that he's been given. And even before the damage fully takes him, he looks like a man that is on his deathbed.
I'm gonna point my finger back at him and say, I'm getting tired of you hitting all of us, and I'm gonna do Rebuke the Violence.
Okay.
Needs to make a Wisdom DC 16.
DC 16. 32.
He takes half of the 67 then, as radiant damage.
At this point, everyone else, you also start seeing the fluctuations in his body. Eldon, what would you like to do?
I wonder, what would I like to do you think?
Bap, bap.
What are the chances this guy's on any foot spell?
Well, he looks like he's close to his deathbed, so.
Alright. Okay, fuck it. Boop, boop.
You still have Blessed on.
Yeah, also...
So go ahead and roll your d4 to see if you get the second one.
If not, then I can always just choose to steady in before the second shot. With
Okay.
one action. So it's an advantage.
Alright, in the future you do need to do that before you make the attack. But I'll let it go with
Yeah.
this one.
I'd just been trying to say if I make them both at the same time.
No worries. So that will get 16, 28.
Plus.
It's Hunter Mark and the customs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that'll be 51 points of damage.
Not bad.
At which point he kind of looks down at his body as it's starting to have a hard time holding itself together. This particular one is a little too weak for what I need. All right. Anything else you like to do? All right, Nihilus, what would you like to do?
I agree. It is too weak, and I'm gonna Sacred Flame twice.
Okay, that'll be a dex save, I believe.
Yeah, both.
What's your save?
18.
18. He miraculously does not take the first one. And he definitely saves on the second one.
Fine.
That's toxic as fuck.
I got all cocky and you couldn't hit him.
Oh, you got the first one. So he
He's
took
almost
12
down.
points.
Like,
Oh, I thought he didn't.
I can't.
Oh no, he with his modifier, which does not leave much room for error, he barely did not save.
And if they hit, it's big damage for a cantrip, okay?
Oh,
25,
fuck.
yeah.
Sorry. What's it called? Shield of... Or, fuck. Whatever Kalki cast. That's wisdom only?
Yes.
Correct.
Oh, fuck.
And death saving
I
throws.
fucked myself. That's okay. We'll see. See if I get lucky.
All right. That brings us to the individuals that are up top who are going to start running the fuck out.
Good choice.
Get out of there, Spartan.
Friend, on the other hand, is going to float up to the orb.
You stop that.
Nihilus, go ahead and make an Arcana check. He seems to be analyzing the spell.
Friend?
Oh, he's resistant to necrotic, isn't he?
He might be. I was about to say, he might be immune. Fucking lich.
All right. That brings us back to Kalki and Nitsa and them. Kalki is going to cast Spare the Dying on the axe. And
He's an old man now.
yes, he is.
And he's alive for 30 days.
And then he's not.
Yep.
Don't worry, I can fix it.
Do you have wish? Nope.
I don't know. I
Didn't
don't know
think
how
so.
it works. I don't know how it works, but potentially I can make him younger.
Oh yeah, it's true.
All right. And the next one that's going to happen is... yeah, she's just going to touch him. And she's going to cast Blight.
Hell yeah.
Blight's nasty.
If he doesn't save.
Nice.
It's still nasty.
Still have.
He does
feel
not
like-
save.
I feel like you guys
Ooh.
forget that I've been using Blight, you know.
So you're gonna detonate him?
You know.
That's true. It's forgettable, I get it.
So as these spell starts making its way through, you see cracks forming in his body and parts falling away, seeming to turn into sand. But he's still barely hanging on.
That's cool.
Gene, what would you like to do?
Finish him.
I know, I'll sing this. Let's charge up.
Okay.
Take 2 swings. Don't know how. Is his armor class still at 20 or was it reduced to 19 by the Iron Arrow?
He's doing the Iron Arrow first arrow, so it's 19 currently. That first one will hit.
And then I'm gonna pump out 1 Divine Smite at 3rd level. I highly doubt he is undead or fiend.
He is not.
Okay, so at 3rd level, it is 4d8. So the first hit is 18, bludgeoning and radiant. And then 4d8, 20.
So as the hammer cracks against him, you see his body start to shimmer, and he reaches down towards the hammer. And as you charge your divine energy into it, pulsing it into his body, it finally causes it to start shimmering until eventually it shatters apart.
That's what you get for killing all my friends.
His head starts to float down. Very well. Come on up if you wish. But if you wish to keep playing this game, know that it comes with dire consequences.
And we'll have that conversation.
And he is gone.
I run up to the hound. Or
Okay.
the hammer, or whatever his name is.
The
It starts with an
axe?
H.
The
The
axe?
axe.
Does not start with an H.
All right.
It's
So
fine.
he is stabilized. So
Okay, he is stable.
yeah, she did spare the dying on him earlier.
Oh, okay, I missed that. Sorry.
I don't have to make any saves or anything.
We'll get to that.
So you haven't. We technically don't know that he's about to die in 30 days. That's what.
Nihilus and Aris, go ahead and make Arcana checks.
Okay.
This is whether or not you know a 9th level spell.
Arcana.
Yeah, Nihilus, you are aware of its effects.
Would I know if we could do anything?
You know that the only 2 things that could potentially fix this would be either a wish spell, or a greater restoration spell cast at 9th level or above.
Okay.
Would a potion of longevity help?
You don't know. Spell
what?
wise, those are the only two spells that reverse entirely the effect.
What does Nihilus or shout out what the spell is? What's the spell? What's causing it to age?
Did I even roll high enough?
Yeah, you would understand what it is.
Oh yeah, then I'll just kind of relay the information, I guess. We can't really do anything. I can't do anything. I don't think
I
you
can't do
can. I
anything.
don't think Nihilus can. Yeah.
Well, what about this potion of longevity? Does that help?
We don't know if it'll work
I
when
don't
we
think
have
it'll
time.
work. We have what, 30 days?
We have time.
We have a few. We have time. Yeah.
Okay.
Not much time,
Oh.
but there's time, like a month.
If it's just a little bit of time you need, here. Grillmere will walk on up.
Oh yeah,
So you got like fucking.
you do have girl hair.
And as he lays his hand onto the axe, Nihilus, you are currently the only one close enough to see this. You see parts of his body start to disappear.
Grillmere?
Mm-hmm.
Like with Kyrie?
In a similar fashion.
I whisper, "Are you okay?"
Oh, I'll just be going on my next adventure.
Damn.
This one was
Yo.
rather interesting.
We're already losing Groomier.
Dude, sack selfing himself. Jesus.
Got a little bored here, eh?
Oh, hardly. This one was quite exciting. And I'm sure that, well, one of the three will eventually send me back here. They seem to have a fixation with this place. Especially Crufix. Apparently, guy you're getting ready to go meet is an old acquaintance.
Do you have to go now, or can you help us finish this?
Make a persuasion check.
Can I add one more thing to it?
Sure.
I mean, we couldn't have gotten this far without your wine.
Oh, don't worry. There's a whole store in the city.
Damn it!
I think I can do one better for all of you. Tell your friends to gather around.
Gather around, guys.
This is a memorial?
Hey,
I was gonna say I shout, hold on.
okay. And as you all gather around,
Mm,
I might be able to help you all with a little something. Most of you have something in you already, so I'll just quicken it a little bit.
oh,
Whoa.
it was
What?
good knowing you a bit.
So as Grillmere unleashes the spell, you notice that the axe's body starts to revert back to its original age. And Grillmere's arms and legs start to become transparent. And then as he looks at all of you, smiling, oh, and there's a lady at the tavern that likes to buy my wines. Make sure she gets a full barrel. Her name is... And his body fully dissipates.
Did he just ex machina us?
I need all 5 of you to go to feats
What?
and add the feat Spark of Divinity.
What is this? Hold on. Eats.
Spark of Divinity. What
Where
is
am
this?
I looking? Where the fuck is feet?
It's
It's
an
in
alpha
here. It's in
feet.
here. It's an official.
It's in alphabetical order.
It is not an official one.
Is it
Oh,
This
character
is one
but
builder?
I
in here.
put in.
Why feet?
If you go to on your actual character sheet, go to features.
All stats +1.
Holy shit!
And go to feats and manage feats.
Oh, it's a dark ass fucking button. That's why. Spark of Divinity.
And it should automatically give you its stuff as soon as you click it.
Bro, what is this?
This is OP.
Oh my god, this caused my intelligence to go up. My wizard
Yeah,
spells.
Imagine it increased all
Oh
your
my
stats.
god! It caused my intelligence to go up. Wait, does
Yo,
this?
my dex went up.
Oh,
No, my
max
bonus.
24.
My
Oh
bonus.
boy! I'm excited. Ooh.
Guys, aren't you worried that the quote is from Morgidian's
I'm
journal?
excited.
I don't care.
I'm excited.
Nope.
Nope.
You want the power?
Hell yeah. Wait, I get plus 50 to the what? Hell yeah. Let's go. I'm
Is it
not some
automatically?
88
Oh my god, it
HP
already
wizard.
did. It already did the HP thing.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot better at making the items.
Yeah. It is
Holy
work.
crap.
Is
Oh
this
my
like,
god.
is this like some like, or what's happening to us all? Is this like some anime like where I'll like just start bubbling and like? "Bleh."
You're not
mean-
bubbling, but you are
I was-
currently starting to radiate.
I was about to say, I'd like to think that we're sparkling. Thank you.
Aris is just simmering. That's all that's happening there.
You know, I'm a little
Speaking of
bit
which,
shinier.
Aris, I need an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
Oh no.
You get my +4 and a D4, so
Oh. Okay, that's good.
Jesus.
I'll still roll it. Slash
D4,
RD4.
and then a
so
flat 4.
Okay.
Was that
Is
Is this
fucking
why
20?
Wilmer was
26?
so
No,
ready to
36.
just get
He left you
himself
guys a
into-
little bit of his divinity.
Man, this blows. What the hell? This blows out of proportion what I was gonna do for my level 12 ASIs.
So as Aris, you are feeling this spark start to quicken within you. Ooh, that feels funny. Ooh. I can get used to this. You feel a mental flex inside of you.
Inside
You
of me?
lose 50 souls.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Need
Oh,
to get another
sorry.
What did
Didn't
you
mean
do?
to do that. Absorb them?
Belia.
Wasn't on purpose.
Ours
just-
grew an
Can you not just give them back?
Nope.
Ours grew an extra wrinkle on his brain at the cost of 50 souls.
Could I hear that? Like, can I hear when she talks to him?
Oh yeah, she's saying it out loud.
I'm gonna look in. Well, Shadow's still here with me right now for a
Both
bit.
Shadow and Azervon seem to be fine.
Okay.
But you notice that the walls are changing.
Okay. Like how so?
So where once there was an endless void that just happened to have the souls whirling about it, you're seeing some form of crystallization occurring.
Is the door still there?
The door is not. It has been crystallized over.
Well, that'll make your life a lot easier with that door being crystallized now, isn't that right?
Yeah. Although I need to redecorate again. All the things got eaten. Ooh! And you see her flicker hands and her entire outfit changes. Ooh, I like this. I can get used to this.
Oh no.
You know, the battle is over, Ars. Can you, I don't know,
It's not over.
call the demon dog away?
He's not. Fluffy's gonna be here. Fluffy, come over here. Actually, I'm gonna walk my ass over to Fluffy, right? And I'm gonna look at him, and I was like, "See, it's nice to stretch your legs, right? You're enjoying
Please
this,
let
aren't
me
you,
go.
Fluffy?"
Oh.
Was she really that mean to you in there? What have you been doing to him?
Nothing. He's just not very potty trained, so I've been fixing that.
Oh, that's fair, I guess.
I'm dropping bless off of Ars.
She started it.
I
You
just
had the
want to
choice.
go home.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I can do anything about it. I'm sorry.
And Fluffy, you're not going anywhere. You're my bitch now. Come here.
I still need Fluffy for like an hour.
It's gonna take us an hour to get to the top of the mountain.
We're like right at the base.
We still have to climb it.
Do I kind of like do I so outside the crystals, do I feel like anything's changed?
Not that you've noticed.
Okay.
But you can tell that something's happening. You just don't know what yet.
Oh no.
Amelia, if you figure it out before me, will you tell me?
Figure out what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Whatever.
Oh, the place?
Yeah, the place,
I mean,
the
I
power
guess.
that you're feeling, or whatever the fuck.
I mean, I don't know. This just happened. I kind of like it.
That's what I'm saying. Like you tell me if you figure it out before I do. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Insight check.
Ooh.
Insight check. I don't need an insight check. I know
Make
she
an
won't.
insight check.
While this is going on, can I see Warash from where I'm at?
You can. He is kind of working his wounds as well as helping out the elder tiefling who's next to him.
Gotcha.
With that insight check, she is meaningful when she says that she will let you know if she notices. You also notice that she is extremely distracted with herself right now.
Okay.
How does the battlefield look? Just like bunch of
Well, the wall is essentially a giant crumble of rock now. But there are mostly just bodies everywhere. There were hundreds of people that died in this fight. And at this point, you notice that other individuals are starting to go around, somewhat organizing others. But most of them are taking inventory of who. Trying to put together a list to make sure that they can notify their families when they get back where they're coming from.
Are there any like an assembly of clerics around that are going around, or is it mostly just soldiers?
After I did what I sent you, I would have gone around and spared the dying anybody that I could.
Okay. And doing that, go ahead and give me an initiative check. And what was your question, Gene?
Terrible.
Do I notice any clerics that are holding the collars of the Platinum Wing Church at all?
There's a handful of them, not a huge amount, but you do see a couple that are on individuals that are no longer with us.
Okay, I just want to go up to them and anybody who has passed or can't be saved to initiate some funeral rites to them.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a religion check.
I probably can't guidance myself on this.
I would say you could with this, since you are purposely going about to do these.
Okay.
Nihilus, you are able to save a few individuals. It's probably not as many, as you're not really a combat medic. You're not used to dealing with being on a battlefield and helping people. But it's sadly a skill you're starting to learn.
I actually think it's been since the first portal since I've had to do this.
That is a natural one.
Yep.
Can I throw a persuasion check out there to, buffer it?
Well, the religion check was to see if you're able to distinguish which of the deities each of them is present.
Oh, okay.
You're able to perform the funeral rites. Just you do try to find any insignia you can to perform the appropriate rites based on that individual's religion.
Well, I wasn't doing it myself. I was asking the clerics I've seen or of the Platinum Order to try to do them as well. I know I don't have time to do funeral rites, but for the clerics who are staying here prepping the bodies, for them to do them as well.
Okay. Yeah, and you are able to help them start setting it up. Inara and her remainder of her group start putting together a few carts to start wheeling people back into Lishan. The remaining crew of the Laksha are going to be bringing the airship over once they return to town to help with the transition.
Did Avaskia ever get to the battlefield? She said that she was coming down as well.
She was fighting the whole time.
Okay.
She was one of the D20s I was rolling.
How is she looking? Is she okay?
She's looking better now that she's drank a healing potion.
I'm gonna go over to Kalki and Netza, and I'm gonna look at them both, and I'm gonna say, well, this shit's just starting. The worst is yet to come. You know, I don't know where Dad is.
Let me see if I can find him.
I'm scared he's up
she's
there.
Gonna try and cast Scry.
I wouldn't.
Make an initiative check.
Okay. Did I roll something?
Not yet.
Okay.
So she rolled a 3. So
Okay.
you just got to be faster than her.
I have +8 initiative. You know what? Just because I still have it up, I'm gonna do this as well.
That's close to the original initiative.
It is exactly my original initiative.
So as she starts prepping to do the spell, you kind of knock some of the motions out of order. And oh yeah, that's probably smart. Sorry.
Damn,
Not thinking straight.
That's a spell slot burned right there.
Nah, I stopped her before she did.
I stopped her. I was quick as fuck, you know.
Yeah, with the 21, I'll give you the no slot lost.
0.6, I'll have you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. It's okay. Worst case, we find them in a bit, you know? Best case, he's not there.
Okay. Uh,
I'm just gonna give her a hug to just try to calm her.
she gives you a hug back. And you notice off to the side, Nitsa's giving Carl an earful of how every single time they go into combat, he ends up dying. And that pretty soon she's going to be the cause of him dying if he doesn't fix that shit.
This is that opposite, the sibling duos, the opposites, hell yeah. Let's go.
Gene, did you interact with Warash or just checking where he was?
I just wanted to check in on him.
Okay.
That's all. I'm gonna start pulling out all of the pieces of cloth I stuffed into my armor. Notice that they're all bloodied, and I'm gonna have to repackage myself.
Okay. Eldon, can you jump down to secrets really quick?
Yeah.
Aris, I don't like what's going on with you, and I have serious concerns, and I can't talk to you about them right now.
Are you saying this out loud?
No, because I'm saving people from dying right now.
I mean, the serious concerns, we can't do anything about it, so...
There's literally no way to talk to you alone.
Well, we're about to head off on our losum to the top of the mountain. Unless you guys don't want to talk about it around us.
It's not you guys.
Oh, I see how it is.
You guys aren't the ones I'm worried about.
Okay. So, what would you like to do?
Did she say anything back, Tails?
She kind of just gave you a nod. Very well. And started going about trying to help her people that were still around.
Okay, and that's when I went to Zeus for the line.
She doesn't seem like the talkative type.
I'm gathering.
At this moment, I'm still probably helping the other clerics prepare funeral rites, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Kalki would probably start helping spare the dying where she can. And there is a handful of individuals, probably around 15, 20, that are saved by that. There's still many, many more that are not.
I've got 2 questions.
Mm-hmm.
The banishment bead is not my concentration, correct?
Correct.
And follow up.
It is an instantaneous banishment that keeps whatever was there.
There. And if it ends, then they go back to their plane. When it ends, they go back to their plane. If they're from here, they're here.
So as long as the bead is not destroyed between the throwing and the minute being over, it's done.
Would it be a throw?
It is a throw.
Oh my fucking god. Who's good at throwing shit?
Give it to Eldon or Rain.
I'd say Rain, because Eldon's way too far away.
I don't know about throwing.
Excuse me.
Isn't it?
You were 90 feet away.
Attach it to an arrow.
Oh.
I duct tape that
Oh,
shit.
Feed it to your bow.
What have you got?
Oh.
I got a banishment bead.
Okay.
It's all day brunch for Eldon's bow over here.
Have you
Yeah,
have
that
you
sounds
used it
delicious,
today, Eldon?
Have I? I don't remember.
You have not.
I can't.
Okay. Yeah, I
There's
haven't.
no good way for me to use this, so.
So it's a spell contained in a bead, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Okay.
God, he's gonna fucking get banishment arrows.
Fucking giggle, man.
That'll work.
Yeah, I'll hand
You
it
know
over.
the dart? I just
Okay.
remember the dart. Oh, I mean, I did not see the dart. That are
Are you trying to steal from Grillmere?
Well, Grumir isn't here anymore.
Oh my god, you almost made water come out of my nose.
Dude's dying. I'm just gonna steal from him before he goes. It'll be fine.
No, you do not
It's
see
more-
any of his fun trinkets around. Whether it be his massive urn of a glass that he uses, or
Just
his
remember
dark
that it's similar to it. You know?
Oh, I wonder how the Lashan's doing now that the mansion isn't there anymore. Or if it
Who
still
says the
is.
mansion's not there anymore.
It's probably there.
Oh.
Okay.
Yo, he left us with the house, guys.
Yeah, who did he,
Left
out
us
of
with the
all of
city.
our side characters, who'd he leave the fucking permit with?
Well, there is this one lady that owns a tavern right next to where the mansion is.
Oh,
We're not-
Oh, you don't know them. You don't know them.
We'll find out whenever we go back to Lashan.
That's true. I'll just go wine testing.
All right. Are you feeding the banishment bead to your bow?
Do we have an hour to do that?
We could take a short
I
rest.
don't know. I don't know if we do
There's-
because we had to make a save.
The NPCs are still like cleaning up and stuff, right?
The problem with doing this is Fluffy's gone, but I do get back up to level
Spells.
6, I think.
Can I arcane recovery at second level?
I think it's 3rd.
Maybe.
Pretty sure it's 3rd level.
It is first.
I can.
Nice.
So yeah, if you guys are gonna take a short rest, you are welcome to do it.
Do you want to take a short rest? I mean, we need to sit down and talk about a plan of how we're gonna get up this mountain.
Well,
Can
it's
heal.
literally a path. We can literally.
Yeah, there's
just go
literally a
up.
pathway, and you can see the entrance up there.
We can heal. We need to decide who's actually coming with us and who's not, because
Yeah.
a lot of people weren't ready for this fight.
So short rest.
Short rest.
Hey, I get my channel divinity back.
I get a first level spell slot.
Nice.
I'm
Can I
I'm
see it?
all arcane recovery, but I'm gonna be looking at that entrance the whole time.
Yeah, same.
Okay. And any hit die that you wish to use, you may
Yes, please. Bless you.
Ah, it only rolls one hit dice. Okay, guys, get ready for a shit ton of
Where
hit
are
dice.
the
to
hit
be rolled.
dice?
When you hit short rest, they'll pop up.
Ah.
I've used 2 hit dice, right? Because we.
You can check the box and it rolls more.
I know I did check the box, but it's only rolling once.
Oh,
If
that's
you
lame.
check all the boxes, a roll will pop up.
I did check all the. Oh, I have to click short rest, right?
Yeah. Well, no, there's a little thing that like I'm getting ready to do Carl's. And
Yeah,
it rolls
I've clicked 6 boxes.
Well, and then you click the button, the 2d8
not
plus
the
2
red
or
one,
whatever.
but the one that comes above below it.
The one right. So there's the Beyond 20. There's the B one, and then right next to it says roll hit dice.
Don't use either of those. Check
Okay.
the boxes first,
Okay, I checked them.
and then there's going to be a box that'll suddenly appear. Click
That
that,
says
and it will also automatically add the HP to your health pool.
Oh, wait, why do I have Sacred Oath? I have Sacred Oath resets maximum
Oh my
HP
god, I
change.
rolled a 1 and a 2 on my last 2.
Do you know anything about that, Tails?
No, I have not looked at that.
It says recover. Sacred Oath resets maximum HP changes during this rest.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm back to full.
So what does that mean?
That might be one of your features.
I don't see that anywhere in my features, though. I don't see anything in that for HP wise for my features as a paladin.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You're welcome to use it.
So I click the 6 dice. Nothing pops up though. I click on 6, but nothing.
It's not going to pop up and roll 20, but it'll just add the health to your health pool.
It does nothing though. I don't see no checkbox or whatnot that you are talking about.
strange.
I
'Cause
see
it's
my.
a feature directly in D&D
It-
Beyond.
Worked for me.
Yeah, see, it just rolls once.
Okay, don't click any of the red.
Yeah, and then there's a yellow box that says roll hit dice. I hit that and it only rolls 1. And then right below the checkbox, it just says take short rest, resets.
So
But
you
that-
don't get a gray box that has the hit dice total added together?
No.
It did on mine.
Yeah, it did on mine as well.
It's
can-
fine. Gene's doing. It's fine.
Well, I want to. Can I just share screens after? I'll do it after.
We'll do it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out after.
I'll just count all of the dice I did roll. Break out my calculator.
Poor Nitsa.
I had to use a lot of hit dice because I kept rolling 1s and 2s.
Is Netza still looking rough, or?
Not anymore. She's looking particularly better now that she has some of her magic back.
I took 2 3s, by the way, back.
Okay.
I can get up to 6, so.
I wonder what the Sacred Oath Recover feature is.
Yeah, we can check that out afterwards.
Yeah.
Alright, so you all are able to make your little short rest.
While we're taking our short rest, Aris, do I need to hold back the beginning of this fight?
I don't know if we can. I'll be in there. I think we're gonna have a conversation, and we'll see where that takes us. I after what I've seen, I don't know if we really can hold back unless they do. If they give us like 6 to 10 seconds, yeah, but my plan is more or less out the window now. I have a basis that I can still do, but
As soon as combat starts, I won't be able to hold back and be able to do max impact.
I would say if I'm able to do what I'm planning on doing, just make sure there's no collateral with it.
All right, we'll see how
I
it
think
plays out.
I think I'm gonna have a chance.
Okay. I do have one more question. Amelia, how is what is affecting him affecting you?
What do you mean?
Be honest, or so help me, Amelia. I'll tell him your secret.
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't know it.
Oh, this bitch. Make a persuasion or intimidation, whichever you like, at advantage.
Oh no.
Why do I suck so bad at talking to people?
I'm just.
Can I give advantage to
I
that?
already
She already
had
has
it.
advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is Bless still up? No.
No.
yeah.
And Bless doesn't help with checks.
So I just happen to be able to do a few more things.
Do I hear
Like
this?
what, Amelia?
You know,
Maybe a little bit of redecorating, changing my clothes, divine manifestation, playing with Fluffy, things like that.
what's divine manifestation?
Ah, fine. And you hear her snap her fingers. And a food item suddenly appears in your hands.
Aris, can you do that or only her?
Snap my fingers. Is there food?
There is no food.
The fuck? What's this?
Amelia, why can you do that and not him?
Oh, can you do that?
No.
Have you tried?
I snap my fingers and try and summon a croissant.
I mean, technically, Flame could
Suddenly-
summon bread.
Nothing appears.
Shocking.
Actually, that's a good point. I'm just gonna pull my cloak and then pull out. What do I pull out?
You pull out a full-size baguette.
Can I do that too out of curiosity?
Sure, give it a try.
I do it. I
Okay.
snap and then just say, ours is the power to... No, just kidding.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
During this long rest, I'm looking for stuff to keep myself warm.
Aris, you pull out this baguette and you look up and you're like, oh, warm. Oh, my hands are cold.
The
And you
fuck
notice that there is now a baguette in front of Rain. He's like,
Aha!
look, I summoned.
Uh-huh. Sure. Do we have
Amelia, if you're siphoning off some of his power, just remember, if he dies, you most likely die.
Yeah, don't be siphoning
Make
off
an
my
insight
power.
check.
An insight check for her?
Mm-hmm. Jump down to secrets.
Oh, shit!
Would I be able to as well?
Sure, if you want to make it.
Yeah, sure, I'll make an insight check. Boom, boom, insight check. Where are you at?
Jump down to secrets.
Hell yeah.
Did I hit the nail on the head?
As you say that, of if he dies, you die too, you hear the subtlest of giggles and her just kind of smiling to herself. You don't think that's true anymore.
This bitch! She's got enough power. She's gonna fucking leave us.
She taking my power? Is that
I'll say with that same insight check, what happened with the souls was an accident. She did not do that on purpose.
okay? But is she
She doesn't
And
seem
now
to be
she-
actively pulling your powers away. This seems to be her version that she got of your gift.
Oh my
So this was her spark of divinity.
Okay, but not siphoning Aris' stuff, just got her own thing.
pairing
Her
is
own
what
thing.
it is.
Okay.
It's pairing, yeah. It's like replicating.
Does she giggle in like a mean way, or does she giggle in bitch you don't know anything kind of way?
In the latter.
Okay.
Oh, this is so interesting.
That's sly fucking
You know
minx,
what
man.
this? You know what this is? This is like this might be like every other thing that's duplicated. You know. That's okay. I'm okay with this for now, right? We can. Play
I'm okay
this
with it.
game.
Is
We can
if
play
she's
this
not
game.
siphoning shit that's meant to go to you, I'm fine with it too.
I'm not okay with this, but like at the same time, this is manageable.
Oh, you don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, going back up. Let's go. Hell yeah.
Athena, stay for a second.
Oh.
Eldon is slowly becoming a non-charismatic bard because all of his attacks are actually spells.
True. You heard the part about time working better on him, right, Paper? Is he even here?
Time works better on him.
Yeah, I know. Because it worked when I did it, and whenever
Oh.
Calic did time shit, it worked. Or it really worked.
Oh, so when you mean better, it means it works as compared to not working at all.
Yeah. True.
Okay.
My charisma is 19 now. Oh my god, I can actually get a feat on my 12th level.
Just be careful with making another cult, you know.
We have an interesting
Jeez.
situation, but that's for later. That's all I'll say.
Oh no, it kind of fucked me up because now my constitution and charisma are off odd numbers. So that kind of sucks. My strength went up to 16 though, so that's a plus. Tails, you kind of fucked my my plan of my 12th level
Congratulations.
Yeah, okay, he's done it to all of us. Like, my first portal closure, he totally took the wind out of my sails. So join
I'm
the club.
Sorry.
But like, my charisma is a 19 now. My 12th level was gonna be an ASI increase, but
You can still do that.
yeah, but it's gonna have to be 1 and then 1 in another stat that makes it an odd number.
And they all now have a maximum possible of 24.
Yep.
Can I put in, when I level up, can I put in a wisdom since I'm not at 24 yet?
You very much can.
So much power!
I'm not gonna be able to get to 24 in any of my skills though.
I can get to 24, doo-da, doo-da.
When I get my tattoo, I will be. But,
So as you all have completed your short rest, having
Wait.
some conversation and making your way back and forth, is there anything else you would like to do before continuing?
Well, for one, I want to try to get brand new stuff to stuff into my armor again.
Okay.
Maybe find a cloak, not from a dead person, perhaps. I am not gonna be taking shit off dead people.
Okay. Make an investigation check at disadvantage because the entire region is decimated. Okay.
I can't go back to the headmaster. The
headmaster was one of those that passed.
Pope.
But as you go through and look about, a lot of the cloth is being used to wrap the dead. So there's not much around for you to use.
Okay, can I take whatever clean scraps I can find from shattered tents and just wrap it around my feet and legs?
Sure, give me a survival check.
Because I have no armor on my feet.
I'm gonna cast Fortune's Favor, by the way.
Okay.
At 3rd level. So who wants it?
You doing what?
Luck, basically. Fortune's Favor. You gotta re-roll anything.
I do. With some big spells, I'm a big hitter, I'm a big miss.
Rain, I don't think you need luck. You already
Okay,
have
yeah,
it, don't you?
You can take it.
Nope. Okay. I got smite.
Did it roll or?
Yeah.
I didn't mark off the spell slot. That's weird.
So yeah, you put some leathers and other materials that you find from tents into your armor. As you start walking about, you start getting a little bit of an itch. You're pretty sure it's going to start chafing if you leave it as it is.
Okay, I'll stick it in my bag until I start feeling cold, and then I'll pop it back in.
Okay. Alright, anything else you would like to complete?
I will say, actually, Amelia, should you go, you can take the dog, but everything else stays, okay?
What is this, a divorce?
Oh, I was going to take him with me anyways.
Yeah.
He's already mine.
Yeah.
But I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. You're not going to kick me out.
I'm just saying.
There's tenant laws for a reason.
Amelia, he loves having you. Don't let him tell you any different.
Damn straight.
Fuck. Well, if he doesn't know the half of it, I swear.
And I continue to eat the chocolate bar.
Okay.
You also get your Fortune's Favor thing.
Thank you. She bought my silence with candy.
So it seems that the individuals that are going to be going with you are the trio, as well as Inara.
Fuck. Okay.
Did you find your dad?
We haven't seen him yet. Tried looking around, making sure he wasn't hidden amongst everyone. He's just not here.
Have you tried messaging him?
I'm not
Seeing if
wasting
he's
a spell
close and
message.
maybe not sending.
I did. I tried a few different directions, and I can't seem to connect to him.
How far? It's way too far. It's like I said, worst case, he's up there. So.
Well, let's hope he's not. It's
I-
one person against 10.
Well, yeah, but I say we were just wasting time if we're sitting here. We had to go.
Yeah, let's go.
So as you all start making your track, I need an intelligence save from everyone.
Everybody stay close to me now.
I do. I stay very close to
Yeah.
Jean.
I think I can get everybody, so I kind of like usher everybody, the three, and Anara's like, come in closer. Come give everybody clubs.
Okay.
20.
You don't have warding bond on yourself anymore, Nihilus.
But I get your aura still.
Yes, you still get my +4.
Okay, so 11.
So I need everybody else. Oh, and I need to roll the rest.
Oh my god, Eldon with a +2, Nihilus with a 7,
Shh, shh, shh. Intelligence save?
Oh, you
Rain.
confused me.
You get a +4 with that. Oh my god, people are.
Okay.
They get +4s on it
Nitsa.
though.
Just saves.
Okay, 10.
So everyone that is higher than Nitsa saves.
Thank you, Jean.
So everyone but
Eldon.
Eldon.
So Eldon?
Again.
Oh, no.
Damn, that's
I
really
love
bad.
making saves, man. It's really fun and cool.
Do I do it? Do I do it?
No, we still have all the way to get up there.
But it could be bad.
Well, how approximately long is it gonna take for us to get to the entrance?
About 10 minutes from where you are.
And does Anar know approximately how long the passageway through the mountain to the icicle gemstone shard thing at the top is?
The icicle gemstone is what's 10 minutes away.
We're there.
And when you ask her about it, none of that existed until just now,
So our destination is 10 minutes away.
roughly.
Okay.
Eldon, go ahead and give me a D8.
Oh well.
Question mark?
So, Eldon, as you're walking up this mountain, you're looking over to the side, and you see what seems to be a giant holding a person above their mouth as they munch down onto them. You start pulling up your bow, readying an arrow. As you look again, they're gone.
You alright there, Eldon? See something?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. As I snap out of it, I guess. Real quick, realizing it's all bullshit.
A few minutes later, you see the giant further up, seeming to be looking at you. But when you blink your eyes, it's gone again. And as you get close to the top, and the terrain starts to change, everyone else, you see Eldon just suddenly fall off to the side of the roadway.
Like down a cliff?
No, just falling to the floor on the side.
Like,
Eldon, you see the giant pulling you, grabbing you with its hand. What do you do? Eldon?
Yeah.
So you see this giant grabbing you, and you feel yourself being pulled in its direction. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm being pulled by
You don't know.
unforeseen force of nature or something.
Definitely something.
I guess I'll try and resist it.
Okay, what do you do? Try to struggle out?
Attempt to not be moved towards it by
Okay,
whatever force.
you can
is
either
pulling me
make
there.
a strength save or an
Try and
acrobatics
stand
check.
my ground.
whichever.
Oh well, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think we all know what you're doing.
Okay. So as far as everybody else sees, Eldon suddenly gets pulled to the side of the road, seeming to be like he lost his footing or something. But then as he goes closer to it, almost as if he's going to hit the ground, he starts running up the side of part of the wall there and flipping away from it. Eldon, when you reopen your eyes, the giant's gone and just a wall remains. You take 3 points of psychic damage from the little scrapes and whatnot that seem to have been left by the quote-unquote giant nails.
Eldon feels quite energetic.
You okay,
Oh, the
Eldon?
fucking land.
Yeah, I'm good now. I think. I don't know what that is. There's something strange in the air, maybe.
Definitely something.
Who are you gonna call?
So
We
as
call us,
the-
but we don't have a name, so.
Yeah, when
He's
are we
gonna
gonna
say-
pick a name? I mean, we've been together for
We've
quite
never-
Too late.
We've
Too
never
late.
had a reason to.
Yeah, we never had
Well,
a
you
reason.
know, while we're trekking up this mountain, this is a perfect time to
This
keep
is
us
probably
preoccupied.
the worst time. Hey,
Well, everybody's thinking of doom and gloom, and this will solidify us as a bunch of good old friends. This is the perfect time to think of a group name.
We don't need one.
I don't know.
Is he always like this?
Yes.
You know,
Who's
speaking
asking
of,
this?
you know, this is a new
what's
experience.
that?
I know, like I said, it's all doom and gloom, but this is my actual first time seeing snow. So, you know, we should commemorate this new experience for all of us.
Upon him saying that, I throw a snowball at him.
I probably did not see it, so I'm probably gonna get whacked by it.
Okay, you take a snowball to the face.
Do we
Crunching
just
on
call
some-
ourselves-
Crunching on some snow, I was like, see, this is what I mean. This is an excellent time to take our nerves off.
Yeah, take our
I mean-
nerves off just so we can go die. That's exactly what's about to happen here.
It's supposed to help lighten the mood, Aris.
This isn't a light in the mood kind of place.
I mean, since we're always worrying about doom and gloom, might as well just call ourselves Doom and Gloom.
Oh wait, no. What's your title?
I keep
Destroyer of
walking.
worlds or something like
Forward.
that. I don't know.
Dreadstalker? No,
That's
Dealer of
not-
Death. I don't know who's who.
Yeah.
Just
it doesn't
moving
really
forward
matter.
really fast.
That is quite a pretentious name to have. As you all make your way onto this crystalline path, as the snow gives way.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Oh boy, I was here.
I just realized something. How thin is this ice?
You are no longer on ice.
what that?
You're gonna take time to make an investigation?
Sure.
Okay. So as you all start approaching, Rain makes her way over to the side to start taking a look. Make an investigation check.
You see what's in front of us, Rain, right?
But I'm curious what we're on.
Does
I'll
everybody
give
see
that.
the aura? Or no?
No.
God damn it, why isn't it not changing?
The aura is changing. You should see the 3 dots right above the tent color. Make sure it has the C check mark.
Wait, right above the tint color, the C.
Do you see the 3 dots next to it?
Whenever I click on the cogwheel, and it says token aura, and I do 10
There we go.
feet.
I'll just add it. You probably can't turn that on yourself.
I guess I still don't know what you're saying.
We can do that afterwards
Yeah,
as well.
okay.
Yeah.
Also, you're in the middle of 2 squares.
Am I? Okay. I was channeling my inner nihilist.
It's because my push to talk button's old.
So as Rain goes to investigate this, Rain, you notice that this is very similar architecture to what you saw in Kyrie's lab. You don't know what that means. Probably worth quite a lot. Likely made out of electrum.
Uh-huh. Interesting. Okay.
As for the rest of you, as you start to approach, you see the timekeeper once again up there. Ah. Finally deigned to give us your presence. And I see you've gained some interesting qualities in your time apart.
You just need time sometimes.
I'm gonna tap Nihilist on the shoulder and say, "May Bahamut be with you," and cast Warding Bond again.
Look, we came here for a conversation, so let us in and we're gonna have a conversation.
Oh, you are welcome in. Although, perhaps I should explain what you will see when you're inside. Your friends are welcome to join you, but these trials are predominantly for you.
Trials? What do you mean?
Why, if you're to be useful, you must understand how our magic works and why it works, and how to use it.
I stiffened when he talks about using time magic.
I don't understand. Why? I thought you were coming back for you. Why bother?
A gift for my devoted follower.
I'm not a
Although
follower
she
of
still
you.
hasn't
Oh,
quite
okay.
gotten my name right, as you see a smile
Oh.
across his face.
Dick.
Who's he talking about? Is he talking about my mom?
Your mother.
And he said she still hasn't gotten his name right.
Oh yeah, because yeah. Am I seeing her before or after the trial?
She awaits you at the end. But some knowledge, perhaps. And at this point, you see the same shockwave that you all were seeing on the battlefield at the beginning just suddenly burst out of the cavern behind him, blowing a wind in your direction but causing no harm. I would suggest being careful, though. At which point, he disappears.
Is he expecting us
So
to
it sounds.
kill him?
Fuck. So by how he makes it sounds like there's trials, and once we get to the end, we have a conversation. There's no bypassing it.
Probably not. Your mother's at the end, though, so that should be enough. That we have to do these trials.
All right. Well, I'll look back to everyone and say, well, let's go with it, I guess. Do I notice anything in these like caverns? Actually, these caverns, are they similar to what's going on inside inside me? Is it the same coloring?
They're very similar.
I want to take a look at this thing before we step forward.
Okay. Make an investigation check yourself and a history check. Okay. Similar to what Rain found, this is definitely from the time frame that Kyrie's lab was from as well. So this is one of the early structures of their time. You notice that this is not real. And yet it is. It seems to be an echo of something that used to exist, and yet it also seems to be existing now.
Okay.
Whiny.
You said this wasn't ice. Can I like take a look at what this is? What we're standing on, if this is an ice?
Make an Arcana check.
Ooh, boy.
You you look about. You don't know why, but you can feel energy coming off of it. It kind of reminds you like the feeling you get when you run a spell through a diamond. This seems to be solidified magic.
But I've never ran a spell through a diamond before.
You had to learn how to use resurrection, didn't you?
I haven't used resurrection yet.
Well, you innately know how.
Oh, okay. So is this like diamonds then?
It is not. But it seems to have a similar quality to a gemstone with magic running through it.
Could I like potentially link this gemstone to the living stone and from Valkothan?
Make a history check.
Nope.
So these are different enough the DC is not high. So you cannot link them, but you can determine that they are completely and utterly different.
Okay.
But they may or may not use some of the same principles.
Okay, I'll get up and dash after everybody. Whenever I run, do I like echo? Whenever my metal clinks?
Oh, horribly.
Clink, clink, clink.
And then it echoes. And then echoes. And then echoes.
All right, anything else you would like to do before heading up to the doorway?
I hope we don't have to do any stealth missions.
I think we'll be okay.
Do we know if we can go together? Is this going to separate us? What's
You
this
said-
going to do?
You said we can. I think we should all go at the same time. That's a thing.
Eldad!
He's not even on the map, so we're
Wow.
about to change maps.
You're coming with us.
Let's go. Go.
Let's
through.
all hold hands.
Nah, fuck that.
Alright.
We're going through.
I link Jean's arm. I'm all for it.
So as you all prepare for some sort of teleportation magic or anything of that nature, you just kind of walk through a door and enter into another room.
We all close our eyes, the
Nice,
blinding
nice.
like, ah!
And at
Ow.
this point, another shockwave of energy just overwhelms all of you.
Do I get any sense of what kind of energy it is?
This is raw, true magic.
Ugh.
And you are very aware of the caster.
It's him, right?
No.
It's her.
You can very strongly feel Kyrie's magic.
What?
Aris, as you are the furthest ahead, you are the first to hear a sudden set of screams of pain. Familiar voices. And then followed up by a set of grunts and a collapse.
Whose voice?
Make a history check. You're pretty sure that the screams came from Mira and Lyra, and that the grunts came from Boris.
I
What are
look
they
back
doing?
at Nihilus. I was like, "Wait, are they here?"
AO was protecting them up north.
At which point, you hear it again.
Gonna move forward.
And each time, the screams and grunts precede a shockwave of magic that comes forward at all of you.
I didn't. Okay. Better.
That is the gym floor
like
that is
ice.
being polished by this magical wave that the avatar seems to be pushing off from hitting him and heading out the cave.
So it's
The wave of energy literally follows where this ground separates out. At which
Oh.
point it repeats once again. And you see, tumbling down the stairs, Voris holding a familiar looking individual. A small feminine figure that you have never seen the face of.
really familiar if I don't know who it looks like.
You have seen that outfit on that individual before.
Oh, okay. They're unconscious on the ground.
They seem to be burnt. And then they disappear. Every
I hate
6
this.
seconds.
Oh,
Coming back again and again.
That's a good thing. I was about to run out there. But
no, Gene. This time avatar, is he just like sitting here?
He seems to just be dispersing the magic as it comes towards him, making sure it doesn't go out the door. Nihilus, you notice across the way a massive hand. It's crystalline in nature, but it's in the exact same position as a hand you have seen many times in your dreams since the day you performed a scry. Reaching out to make one last step.
Aris, he said this is your trial. Does any of this make sense to you?
Well, I'm gonna like go to the edge and like tap my foot on the edge. Is it like it's solid?
Seems to be solid.
Hold on, Aris. Let me tap my foot on the edge. Let me tap my foot on the edge. Yeah, tap.
Seems to be solid.
I'm
Okay.
Very, very polished.
Do you think he'll be mad at us if we step on his polished floors?
I'm gonna look at the time avatar and gonna be like, did you polish these? They respond.
Of course not. The destroyer did. We are merely trying to figure out how to utilize her weakest moment.
Oh,
And what's on up ahead?
The destroyer.
Wasn't Kyrie in the north?
she is.
That's what we're talking about. These two were supposed to be there too.
I think they're trying to figure out a way to get to her.
Can I make... are these actually them? Like, can I tell?
Make an Arcana check.
Can I tell?
Also make an Arcana check.
I don't know these people. Well, I know one.
Shit. Holy crap, I rolled in that one.
Okay. Aris, they seem as real as any other. And Nihilus, they do seem real. But as the time resets, again and again, something about this feels off. And you look around the room, and you notice that the entire room feels not fully solid yet.
I think he's playing out different possibilities to try and figure out how to get to her. I'm sorry.
Doggo's happy. If these are different possibilities, isn't this one just repeating though?
It's different timelines, different actions.
Do I have... What... Is there like a rock around nearby?
There are many.
Can I pick one up and just throw it at the staircase across?
Sure. Not even going to have you roll for that one because it's easy enough to do. What I would like you to do is roll a d6. This is to see which second of the 6-second cycle it is being thrown at.
Dex, you said?
Uh-huh. Okay. So as you throw the rock out, it soars for about a second. Vorus tumbling down the stairs in a lump of burned flesh. And the shockwave runs over the rock, disintegrating it.
Would I guess this is a moment that she failed?
Is that?
With your Arcana roll, I will say yes. You are guessing that this is probably what's going to happen if she fails.
Do we feel any residual effect from the wave, or is he, since he's basically a barrier, he's blocking it?
You and Aris have felt it almost like a fish hitting the edge of an aquarium when you're standing next to a glass pane.
So is there like a physical, like if I put my hands up, do I like feel something impeding us?
Do you leave your hand out in the shockwave?
You just saw what happened to that rock, Gene.
Well, I saw that. I'm not gonna disintegrate my hand. I was just seeing if there's like a barrier.
We tapped the foot on.
All right. Test the barrier. I want you to make a dexterity saving throw to see how well you're able to time it. Okay. Easy enough. You wait for the shockwave to go through, and then you put your hand out, pull it back in. There seems to be no barrier.
Okay, so it's the shockwave.
Can I check a rock over here?
You can.
Seeing that, I'll also time it during the shockwave and then throw a ball bearing.
Okay. So as you throw the ball bearing, and you throw the rock over there, the ball bearing gets a bit charred. It doesn't disintegrate like the rock did. It's not as weak. But it definitely took some damage. The rock over there seems perfectly fine.
It seems like it's on this.
Where did you throw the rock?
Over here.
You think it's only hitting the polished sections?
Yeah.
I'm going to throw a bunch of it then, so it's scattered about my ball bearings.
Okay. So as you throw the ball bearings out, the same thing happens every time the shockwaves come through. It seems to char them almost as if you threw them into fire.
Well, Ars, I have a more durable let me try to go first and see what the blunt feels like if I don't make it across.
Before you go, Mr. Time Avatar, is is it polished up ahead as well, or is it just here?
Do you mean outside of the room of potentials?
Is this the room potentials? I'm talking up those stairs. What's up those stairs? Just her?
That is the source of where the destroyer is causing this devastation. Ooh, an interesting result.
We should probably go.
As soon as the next shockwave comes out, I run to the safe spot.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw.
I dash to make it there.
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on her real quick as I see her jump out.
Which is very good, because as you go across this floor, everything that is polished would be considered difficult terrain, as it is very slippery. But you're able to make it to the other side with no issue.
So what did you run across?
Yeah, it's slippery. Be careful.
Well,
I still would have made it with my dash, though.
Yes, that's why there's nothing going wrong with it.
well, is like this area now like full of cracks and shit like that?
No, it's been.
No.
It's just really
icy.
slick.
Yeah.
Oh, this is difficult terrain since it's
Yeah.
so slick. Okay.
Mhm.
I'll go as well. I'll time it.
Okay.
I don't know if
you're
I
able to
would.
do so with no problem.
I guess with my dex save initially, could I do it
If
as
you-
well?
If
Dash.
you just run, yeah. If you just dash,
You
you
just
should get-
dash across, you can make it. And all of you have the necessary movement speed to do it. And Nihilus, as you get up there, you start looking over the rocks. It's a little difficult because it is about 8 feet up. And you notice that the crystalline structure seems to go a bit higher than the flooring up those stairs. And that seems to be what's keeping the shockwave from hitting this region. But as you time and peek at what's up there, you notice Mira and Lyra seem to be casting on Kyrie, not paying any attention to the avatar standing directly behind her. You jump and peek again, and you notice that Mira and Lyra are suddenly burned from head to toe from a shockwave of energy that releases the moment that she's unable to contain herself. And the time avatar seems to just be trying different spells each and every time.
I'm gonna look back at the rest of the group. Are they just staying behind, or are they trying to time it as well to get over?
It's a really small space to have 8 people there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so stay back until we can make room for you. Eldon, come over here.
Okay.
So the source of the energy is the time avatar casting on
It's-
her,
It's Kyrie.
Kyrie.
but he's forcing it, right?
Nihilus, you're the only one that's seen this unless others are jumping up as well. So make an Arcana check.
I mean, if Nyla says something, then I'll do it.
I
but-
would.
Okay. So then both of you can make an Arcana check. Okay. It's not being invoked by the time avatar. In fact, the time avatar for some reason doesn't seem to be influenced by it at all. But it's almost as if you were to put a bunch of magic into an object that can't handle it, and it explodes.
Okay.
That seems to be the same process that's occurring to Kyrie.
And the door's blocked, I take it?
The door is just a shimmering shield of energy.
So it's you can't go through it. Okay.
Not that you can see. You can try.
Last time I went through a door that was solid, I died. So
I can get to her in a turn.
I don't know.
Are we sure that these are real, or are they just fragments of possibility?
I don't know. They're not real. There's something wrong with them.
They're them, but they're not them.
But I didn't get a look at Kyrie yet. Like, I don't know if it's actually her.
If you want to try to test your luck, I can potentially shield you. But I don't know how effects works with this magic that's being pulsed out.
I could stop it. Like, it's her that is the origin, correct?
Yeah.
I could stop it.
But you'd freeze her, right?
Yeah, for a turn.
But wouldn't that
might
give
stop
this
it.
time avatar a chance to get to her?
No, it's more of a replaying of things, I think. It's unrelated. Cause she can't do anything as is.
If you can freeze her, I can get to her and try and talk to her. I don't know what it'll do though.
I don't know if talking is gonna do anything here.
Nihilus, make a perception check. Not bad. You hear a bit of mumbling that restarts every 6 seconds. Almost as if it's a mantra that's been said over and over and over again, but not able to be completed. In Kyrie's voice, you hear, I wish to live. I
Does
wish. Seeming to be unable to complete the sentence.
Does it sound just like when she was sending me?
It's identical.
I'm gonna put my arm out and wait for it to hit. I want to see what happens.
Okay.
I'm gonna wrap him up.
Leave it, Gene.
What?
Leave it.
All right. As the magic
Gene,
comes
bad.
out, Gene, do you actually listen to him, or do you wrap him up anyways?
I'm gonna
wrap him up.
I'm walking out.
Okay. Aris, as you walk out, Gene wraps you up in his divine circle again. And the mana just bashes against you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
You are able to save. So you only take half damage. Which you got real lucky on those rolls. You take 4 points of force damage.
I wrapped you up, so I take it.
And
okay.
Nihilus, for a moment, you see what seems to be mana burns covering Gene's scales, which dissipates over a little while.
When I look over the rock, Lyra and Mira keep coming back.
They seem to keep coming back to that moment where they are channeling onto Kyrie.
Can I tell what they're channeling?
Actually, I'm not even going to have you roll for this one. They seem to be putting shielding spells on her, trying to help her stay together. But it seems that they are unable to be successful.
And you said there's a doorway behind them?
There is.
And do they have the same wrongness that Varus and the other person you said we didn't know?
All of them do. It's almost like a moment of transparency. Almost as if they don't exist yet.
What if we break the cycle? How do we break the cycle?
Was there a way? Well,
Doesn't it-
Aris for one, that was stupid. You could have got yourself hurt.
I wanted to see what
Is-
would happen.
Is anything changing? Does anything different happen from 6 second to 6 second?
There's a few alterations here and there. Mostly spells that the time avatar causes forces the shockwave to happen a little bit earlier, a little bit later, but there's almost no difference between each and every one.
What do you guys think? Unless somebody has a better idea, then I'm...
Well, if we want to break the cycle, any change would affect it, right? Do you think we can
Any
somehow
change the situation?
What about these two people, Vorus and this unnamed person, keeps on tumbling down the stairs every 6 seconds, correct?
They do.
They're dying before they go down the stairs, right?
They are. They are dying the moment that the shockwave occurs to them. It seems that the shockwave you encountered doesn't hit you as hard as it does them because it hasn't happened yet.
I'm going to run out and I'm going to run up to her. I'm going to dash.
Okay.
Do I see her doing this?
I don't think she's hiding it.
Okay, I'm throwing out fucking wrapping her up, swaddling them like babies.
And I just look her dead in the eye. I'm like, you could do this. You're stronger than this. Turn around. You're not really here. This hasn't happened yet.
Make a dexterity saving throw. And make an Arcana roll. Okay. So you take full damage. You take 8 points of force damage, which is transferred to Jean.
All of it?
Yep, all of it.
You
that's
shake
Jean's.
Kyrie, and as she looks up to you for a moment, you see a tear starting to form in one of her eyes. And for a single moment of clarity, I just need to finish that step. And then it resets. And she's back to where she was when she first started it.
Can I see through the door?
Make a perception check. It seems to be a tunnel going into a different room. It's curving and it seems to go a bit of a ways. You do notice that the coloration changes as you go further down the tunnel.
I call back to them and let them know it's a tunnel ahead, and I just keep talking to Kyrie and seeing if I can get any different change, but I'm standing right in front of her and just taking it until they get past me.
Okay.
She's within my 60 feet, so I'm still wrapping her up.
Okay. Anybody else want to do something?
I call out what's past and that it's a tunnel.
So I can't go straight over, right? I had to go around up.
Correct.
Okay. 15... 30. That would get me to the door. I would actually.
Don't you have 60?
Yeah, it takes me.
But the thing is,
through.
this time avatar is blocking the door, isn't he?
It's beside him. I'm gonna start moving forward. I'll get up past him. I'll try to time it if I can. I don't know. So it's what, 3 squares of difficult terrain?
Correct.
Wait,
Can I?
so-
What? It's half speed.
Wait, no. No.
What's that?
Wait.
Rain?
So, Is the time avatar doing anything, or are we
He
just
is casting
trying to
different
go?
spells each time.
That's what I was saying, right?
Are we
Ours.
trying to do something with them, or
Well, let me host you guys up so you don't have to walk around. How tall is this up here?
Only 8 feet. You can
Uh,
probably pick them up
let
and put them over.
Let me host you guys up.
I?
Well, I probably don't have to host up Rain or Eldon, but Aris, let me host you up.
Now that I'm right in front of him, is he casting spells to trigger her, or is he casting spells to try and stop her?
Make an insight check.
All this time,
Now the
I'm
secrets.
still wrapping up Nihilus. So
I think I have an idea.
well,
What's your idea?
wasn't a good idea to do mind spells.
well, telepathic. We shouldn't be targeting.
We shouldn't
So-
target him per se.
As long
We-
as it's not him.
Well,
Well, it's
'cause
anybody.
Nyla's sending Kyrie or something like that, and then it was like intercepted. But
I can technically bounce over there.
But I can always give you a hoist up Aris so you don't have to, so you get a lot more movement. It's only 8 feet tall. I should be able to do it. And Rain and Eldon can easily climb up. Acrobatics, flip.
Mm-hmm.
I just need a running jump, and then I can get up there as well.
We attempting to kill him? Or
No.
I don't think we can kill him.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what happens if the time avatar is targeting Kyrie in general, and we want to break the cycle. What happens if we force him to target somebody else?
That is easy for me.
it's not the
Yes.
time avatar. But maybe just engaging him in conversation. Maybe we could stop it there.
Okay.
I think that's an option.
What would you guys like to do?
Am I hoisting you up, Aris?
Yeah, sure. I'll go.
Okay, I
I'm going to
hoist.
change my. Oh, fine.
Well, I hoist Aris up. It's only 8 feet. I'm 6 feet tall, so I should easily be able to do it.
Yeah, basically I'm using your movement to hoist him, and then he has his full movement once he gets up there.
Okay, I'll walk up and try to. Can I go through the wall?
When you get up to where the wall is, you notice that the shockwave that goes out does not go past a certain point, and it seems that there is a barricade in place to hold it there.
Can I touch the wall?
You reach out and touch the wall, and it seems to just be a wall of force.
So we can't go through it, other than dispelling.
Eldon, Rain, you get up there. I gotta get a running start before I can.
Right?
I
Rain, you said you're switching to swift form?
No, the what's it called? The thick form.
Defense, okay.
Yeah.
You know one?
All right. That will make climbing this a little harder. So
I'll-
go ahead and give me a dexterity check.
Can I help her and give her
Actually-
advantage?
I'll just. This is not initiative.
No, and you can do it when you get up top, and you won't have to worry about it. Like you can
Okay.
easily make your way up this, but if you go to thick form first, it's gonna be harder.
Yeah. So I'll change to swift form and then change to the thick ones I get up there.
Yeah, you're able to get up with no issue then.
Okay, Eldon, you next. I need to have a running start.
Okay. Is this a struggle for me?
No, not at all.
Figures.
You can pretty much vault this wall if you wanted to.
Yeah, I do want to.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check to see how fancy it is.
Fantastic.
If you're rolling that one, I'm here at the bottom to get you.
Yeah. So Gene's putting his arms out, being like, "All right, your turn. You can just use my hands as a step stool. You'll be able to get up." And you just back up a little bit, run forward, and jump over Jean, over the wall, landing right at the top. And just walking as if you were walking normally afterwards.
So
Okay.
fucking cool.
I guess I'm gonna have to get a running start, and then I'm gonna try to jump up to 8 feet. Shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Okay, go ahead and give me a acrobatics check.
Acrobatics?
You
Come on.
are trying to jump your way up.
Oh, can't it be
Just
athletic?
climb.
If you're gonna climb up, but you said you're gonna jump up.
Words are
Well,
important.
I would.
Okay,
I would climb if I were
I'll
you.
climb up then.
Okay,
I thought I can like use like my like leg muscles like to like jump up and like try to latch up. But if that's acrobatics, I'll just climb myself up.
all right. So go ahead and give me an athletics.
Oh my god, that's not much better, is it?
So
Wait, I just want to see what acrobatics would have gave me. Ah!
yeah, basically the same. So as you kind of do this little mini running jump and start climbing your way up, you kind of just start scratching against the crystal structure and come back down to the bottom. It looks like hoisting those people up and doing all that might have taken a little bit out of you.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let's see. So this is difficult terrain right here.
It is. I will say that at this point, you've probably used most of, if not all of your movement. So I'm going to roll for this round.
Okay.
I need everyone to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Am I in this or no?
You are not in this.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay.
I would.
I said that I was keeping my shit on Nihilus, so it would
Yep.
still be on her.
All right. So Aris, you save.
There you go. Much better.
Eldon, you just make it. So everyone that is below a 14, you take 11 points of
Oh,
damage.
wow.
Everybody else, you take 5 points of damage.
Nihilus, you take none.
Okay.
How toasty am I looking right
This
now?
isn't
That's
good
3
one.
hits of the wave.
The thing that's very weird for you is that as the scenario resets, so do the burns you take.
Okay.
So like he heals or
He doesn't heal, he still takes the damage, but it's no longer a mana burn that's left in place.
okay. So
Okay.
is it the time avatar that's initiating this?
No, it seems to be coming out of Kyrie.
Is literally, but he's trying spells and shit like that, right?
Just run. Just run.
Yeah, no, I can
we
get there in
can't.
time.
We can't go through. It's a force wall.
Try.
Well,
If we break that wall, shit down there is gonna get hit.
perhaps we can. Is she getting hit? Is she getting
No, she's the
targeted
source
by
of
it?
it. Hey,
Alright.
Mr. Time Avatar, can you pause this for a bit? You know, it's kind of in our way.
The avatar kind of looks at you, then just looks back down to Kyrie. The explosion of magic occurs, and you see them casting a spell.
What is he casting?
This time, they seem to be using Capture Soul.
I'm going to. Fuck. I'm going to cast. First off, I'm going to reach out, and I'm going to. Try grabbing him. Can I try to extract his energy? Is that something I can do? I don't know.
Give me a strength check and a arcana check.
Shit at strength.
Okay. So as you reach out to grab onto him, you get him for just a moment, and he seems to phase out of this existence, and your arm just goes straight through. You don't know if you're going to be able to pull the energy of a being that hasn't been broken yet.
And let's fucking break him.
At this point, Aris, you hear a voice coming from inside of you. I might have a solution.
You're up
Could
for once.
you put your hand on her shoulder?
I'll do as Ravon's saying, I guess.
Ah, yes. I can save her. At least this version. Gotten quite good at these spells as a protection of the land. I don't know
How?
if I can come back though.
Oh, what is it?
I'm going to become her guardian.
This isn't a real version.
Yet.
If you do this, can you help her when the time comes?
Make an Arcana check.
Can I as well? Question?
You can.
Oh, please, please.
I don't know for sure. It depends on how directly connected this is, but if this is truly pulling from her future, when it becomes our reality, it becomes our present.
So is this something that's targeting
Well,
a shard of Kyrie specifically?
It's her future.
as Ravon.
But it's part of her, right?
It's when she tries to finish the spell and she loses control.
So this is just a foretelling of the potential.
He's running through all the different timelines and different things and trying to steal a piece of her.
Well,
Bless
that's
you.
not gonna happen though. So
Nice.
I want to try something real quick.
What are you gonna try?
I want to try casting Sanctuary on this version of Kyrie.
Okay. So you cast Sanctuary. Aris, do you allow Azervon to do what he's gonna do as well?
hold on, Azravon. I want to see how this goes.
Very well.
Come on,
The
display.
Sanctuary takes hold. The energy holds just a bit longer and then bursts out. It seems that is a pathway, but the level of spells is going to be much greater.
What does that mean? Like it needs to be like at a higher level?
Yeah.
And
What if I-
going with how quickly it shattered, you're not a spellcaster of the same sense as like a wizard or a sorcerer or something like that, but you
But
get
I-
a sense that you probably wouldn't have enough magic to overcome this alone.
It's not something within my level.
Alone. You couldn't overcome it alone.
Well, does anybody else have something that can shield her?
Not today.
Okay, do you? Call back. Can you shield? Can you
I
sanctuary?
have Shield of Faith and a few other spells like that. Nitsa also raises her hand. I have a few things I could do as well.
What are we planning here?
Well,
it's
if
either
I-
sacrifice Azravon or put a bunch of protection stuff on her to stop the energy.
I mean, if Kalki or can buffer me,
AC.
potentially I can use my platinum defense and wrap it. I mean, it's a gift from a god.
You're welcome to try it.
I will need help though, something to help how I've wrapped you guys up, where I've transferred the damage from you to myself. Maybe that's enough to break this cycle. Even
I
if
can,
Gene, make an
Guidance.
intelligence check.
if we all do something.
intelligence,
Mm-hmm.
or is this something like, oh, if I do this, I burn to a crisp? Why can't I never
Also-
find intelligence? Oh, intelligence check.
You get a feeling that if you directly protect her like that,
You'll die.
you will probably not survive it.
Well, we either protect or Azervon can take care.
If Azervan goes and can't come back, you can no longer close portals.
True.
But if you put me on when the timeline starts, it'll give me some time to finish casting a spell of my own and see what happens.
I think we might need more resources up ahead. I'd rather not burn a ton of stuff.
But if he could be there to help her when this actually happens because of it,
That's what I'm saying. Because if he's with her, if he goes now, he could be with her. Azervon, if I let you do this, can you ask her to give us confirmation when she has a chance?
I can try.
That's
It was a little difficult to talk when I was in the land, but we'll find out.
look at you, you know. Let's go. I mean, unless you guys really want to try the protection stuff.
I think Azervan's a better option, but we can try if you're not ready for that.
I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it.
Of just sacrificing Azervan?
He's not sacrificing.
Not sacrificing.
He's not going. I'll reach out.
Okay. The timeline restarts, but before
I reach out
that,
to Aris and I guidance through him to Azervan.
Okay. Before that, though, you need to finish the current cycle. At which point, I need everyone once again to make a dexterity saving throw.
I'll wrap Aris this time
Oh,
since
jeez.
he's doing stuff.
All right. Anybody that rolled a 14 or higher, you take 7
that's
points
not-
of damage. Anybody that rolled below a 14,
14.
and that is going
Face
to
it
just be
first.
Nihilus.
Raising
You
dex
take-
for funds.
Well, Nihilus gains my
Dex.
+4.
I'm
How
still
much?
below.
Yeah, so good.
Nihilus, you would take 13 damage.
I'm literally standing right in front of her, so it makes sense.
You reach down to touch, and you see Azervan starting to cast Spirit Guardians. But unlike the traditional casting where he calls upon a guardian, he instead calls himself to be the guardian. The shield that's around her starts to solidify. And Mira and Lyra casting their protection spells as well. And the shield seems to hold. The 6 seconds ends. And it goes back to the beginning. And you notice a green shimmer suddenly coming over the shield. After about a second. Again and again. You never get to see if she succeeds or not, but it seems that every time this scenario replays, Azervan is casting his protections.
Does it protect her from whatever the fucking time Avatar is doing?
He doesn't cast any spells as the moment that he was waiting for is no longer occurring.
Now, if you could please lower this shield, that'd be great.
Yeah, because you're done here.
Seems these possibilities are over.
Your job's over.
We shall
You're
find
unemployed.
another. At which point, both avatars disappear.
Okay.
And you see down the hallway a tall version of the timekeeper clapping his hands. Oh, very creative. How did it feel dabbling in the future? Setting things up to get what you want, no matter what anybody else decides.
Fucking asshole.
But our power doesn't stop there. Perhaps you'll enjoy something a little more current. This way. And he walks down the hallway out of sight.
Follow him. Call everyone up to continue.
Alright, and they all make their way up. And it does seem that the 6 seconds that was occurring here over and over again comes to a stop. The remnants of the individuals that were here disappears. And the room becomes empty. As you walk forward, you see a familiar set of individuals standing at the end. And that's where we're going to pick up next week.
Oh no, not these two.
Wait. Who
I
did?
can't pull myself on the map for some reason. What the fuck?
Father Helston.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream. Thank you for watching, whoever
Right.
was here.